It was an unusually harsh summer in Mongolia. Batar was no stranger to the Gobi Desert's extremes, scorching days and freezing nights. But this year was different, drier, meaner. He came from a long line of camel herders. His father, his grandfather, each lived off the same land, taking their herds to the same watering hole every season, a natural oasis where the summer's sparse rains would pool. But this year, it was drying up. So Batar went out searching. For hours, he wandered across the dunes, the sun gnawing at his back, the canteen around his neck getting lighter and lighter with every mile. Just as he considered turning back, he spotted something. The tracks of a kulan, a wild Mongolian ass known to sniff out underground water and dig it up, often saving entire ecosystems during drought. Batar followed the tracks, hope cracking through the fatigue like water in a dry well. But what he found wasn't salvation. It was the dead body of the kulan, still warm. A strange static clung to the air, raising the hairs on Batar's arms. The smell of copper filled his nostrils. The animal's skin bubbled and hissed. The fur and flesh was slicked with a yellow corrosive liquid that ate away the body like battery acid, burning through hair, muscle, and even bone. Batar stumbled backwards, eyes scanning the empty horizon. Everything was still. Too still. He was struck by the silence, so complete. It felt like the world had ended and no one let him know. Like he was the only thing left alive. His mind scrambled for some rational explanation, a toxic spill, a Soviet chemical dump. It wouldn't be the first time nuclear fallout from Russian weapon tests had crept into Mongolia. But deep down he knew this was nothing man-made. He'd heard the stories as a child. Everyone had the tales of Olgoi-Khorkhoi, a red worm-like creature 7 feet long. No eyes, no nostrils, just the pulsating tube of flesh that could spit acid or worse, generate blasts of electricity. Back then, Batar had thought it was only a legend, a bedtime threat to keep kids from wandering off into the dunes alone. But now, the sand just ahead of him began to tremble. The grains shifted, then bulged. A perfect circle swelled in the earth, something moving beneath it. And then it emerged. A thick, crimson mass like a bloated intestine, fearless and wet, heaving itself onto the sand with pulsating ripples. It had no eyes, no mouth, what you'd call a mouth, a large gaping hole lined with razor-sharp teeth. Its slick, segmented body jerked forward, parting the earth like water. Batar reached for his rifle. His canteen snapped loose, thudding to the ground. Before he could raise the gun, the worm reared back and spat. A jet of that same yellow acid splashed across the sand, striking the metal canteen at his feet. It hissed and melted. The sand around it turned black. He ran. Behind him, the worm thrashed once, then dove back beneath the surface, vanishing, leaving behind only a trembling dune. No specimen has ever been captured. No fossil, no photo. But stories like this one, like Batar's, told in whispers around the desert fires, have echoed across Mongolia since the 11th century.